But tonight is the real story. Everybody's worried, what's it going to be like when we go trick-or-treating? Well, 49 degrees, kind of cold, then partly cloudy. So overall, pleasant evening, quiet and beautiful evening over the junction. Our temperatures are just right in line with that beautiful setting. 55 degrees down. We are at 41 degrees right now. Humidity not too bad, about 38%. Not a cloud in the sky, and our winds are coming. Is over here in the top right corner. You can start to see the beginning of the system that's moving through later tonight and even into Friday morning. 39 degrees. Few clouds coming in later tonight. Cool and crisp once again. Those north winds cooling us down. 52 over Starkville, 55 in Jackson, 50s across the board. Some of the more southern areas starting to reach the 60s in another week. But before we can get to that week, got to make it through this one. So tonight, 59 for the low. A little rise in humidity, but we will keep an eye on it because our temperatures are going to get a little dicey. Tonight, 19 degrees, partly cloudy, very cold. Those outskirts of Louisville, right to the north of Plattsburgh. Moving along Highway 25. Winston County right now, you need to take cover immediately. Let's zoom in right here on this southern storm right now because Winston County needs to get prepared. It is right on the doorstep, especially cities of Vowell. South of Eupora, we have another system. This is starting to curve a little bit. That's that signature supercell shape that Well, good evening, everyone, and happy Halloween. Really starting to get ready out on the junction for some Halloween activities. Got a bunch of cars moving around. This could also be traffic from the Mississippi State-Arkansas game that's happening tomorrow. But right now, one thing to note, we are cooling off significantly. 59 degrees currently in Starkville. Winds coming out of the north-northwest at 11 miles per hour. That is pretty quick, but it's really impressive. Jackson is having 24 mile per hour winds out of the north. Greenville about 15 miles an hour, and into the northeastern part of the state, 11 miles an hour, really bringing in that cold air, which is also why we've put a freeze watch over the northern half of Mississippi and even Alabama, most of Arkansas and Tennessee. This cold air will drop below freezing tonight. Need to stress that because 29 is the case for Starkville, 27 in Huntsville. Mobile flirting with that freezing line, 32 degrees on your Saturday morning. But once Saturday progresses, we will warm up slightly. 52 over Starkville, 55 in Jackson, 50s across the board. Some of the more southern areas starting to reach the 60s. But when Sunday night comes into play, 33 for Starkville, 29 in Huntsville. Some areas still getting below freezing on Sunday. But once the sun comes out, warms us up slightly. Most everybody hitting the mid-50s to about the mid-60s on Sunday afternoon. Dropping back to about 44 on Monday, so that's nice. A little warmer. Don't have to worry about your plants outside. But tonight is the real story. Everybody's worried, what's it going to be like when we go trick-or-treating? Well, 49 degrees. Kind of cold, then partly cloudy. So overall, pleasant evening if you have a jacket. Make sure you stay warm tonight because the temperatures are just going to keep dropping. And Arkansas versus MSU tomorrow, 45 degrees at kickoff around 6:15. It's going to be clear and cool. So the sun will be out, but not really to warm you up. It's actually going to be quite chilly. But Monday we bounce back, hitting 66. One thing to note, Sunday morning at 2 a.m., we fall back an hour. Be sure to set your clocks back an hour. And then once Wednesday comes into play, we do see some rain.